It's about those young girls right there who have a $15 trillion debt that's been accumulated that they're going to have to deal with. It's about a Social Security system that is so broken that they'll never see unless we transform it into a retirement system for them. It's to walk into the White House and go to that Oval Office on day one as your president with an executive order that will wipe out as much of Obamacare as I can with the stroke of a pen with an executive order, and then legislation to wipe out the rest of it. Economically, our country is on the precipice. We're watching our friends in the European Union deal with whether or not they're going to go bankrupt. And we're headed down the same track. We have spent money that we don't have. We have had, if this was a map of the United States, I could draw the problem in this country very vividly with a straight line between Washington, D.C. and Wall Street. The idea that over the course of the last 15 or so years, that Wall Street insiders and Washington lobbyists and Washington insiders have jeopardized our future so much with special interest, self-dealing, corrupt, fraudulent activities. It's not right, it's unjust, and we've got to deal with it. And I think it's going to take an outsider to walk into Washington, D.C. And I respect every man and woman who puts their name out to ask you to consider them to be the next president of the United States. Because what you go through as an individual, I highly respect them for that. But there's nobody on that stage except me that's an outsider. And I will suggest to you, it's going to take an outsider that hadn't worked on Wall Street, hadn't been a part of Congress, isn't in Congress today, to walk in and make the types of changes that's going to be required. It's going to take an individual who walks into the Environmental Protection Agency and puts in place an administrator who has the clear directive and philosophical and discipline to turn that agency into a job creator rather than a job killer. The EPA today is killing jobs across America.